subscribe to the Donnie Houston podcast, man.
Donnie Houston.
Yeah, man, it's going down. This Donnie Houston podcast. I am Donnie Houston. Check it out, man. We got a legend, man. Real H-Time legend in the house, man. I'm talking about part of one of the most legendary groups on one of the most legendary labels, you know what I'm saying, they ever come out this city, man. I'm talking about E-Rock of the Fifth Ward Boys, man. What's going down?
What's happening? What's happening, man? Good to be
I
here,
appreciate
man.
you coming through, man.
Man, I'm glad to be here, man. We've been talking about it. I'm finally here, man.
Yeah. And then, you
Yeah.
know, still putting out that heat, man. Sent me that joint the other day, man. That One World with Chance, man.
Yeah. That's my new single I just dropped, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm still working. It's called. Y'all go check it out, man. It's called One World, One Chance. Fifth Ward Boy E-Rock is hot. And the second single coming after that, and y'all gonna love that one too. But this one right here, video coming soon too. So go check it out, man. Let's get it going.
Yeah. I ain't know you made beats. Did you produce that or somebody else produced it?
Now, I got some homies from overseas, man. So Special Beats produced that one, man. I was like, oh my goodness. When I heard it, I was just like, oh man, I caught a vibe to it. So it was beautiful how it came together too. You know what I'm saying?
So you doing? I know you said it's another single coming out. You just going the single route, or you got an actual project that we gonna get?
No, I'm gonna drop a whole project.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just dropping a single for right now.
Yeah. Already, man. Well, you know, I had you know, Low Life with New Life now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, from the group, man. But just tell me, man. Just starting early, bro. Like before the rap and everything. Like just coming up in Fifth Ward. You know what I'm saying?
Man, yeah. It was. Ooh man, it was real, man. You know, single parent home project, stayed in the projects across the street from Wheeler. They was called Wheeler Plaza at the time. Yeah. So I kind of grew up
What is
over
that,
there.
like Coke Street and all that over there? Or what is it?
Coke Street was like around the corner.
Okay, yeah.
Like the school separated.
Yeah.
So it was Wheeler Plaza, the school, then you got Finnegan Park, then Coke Apartments. Yeah. So yeah, growing up, man, it was shit, usual badass kid running around fucking up, doing some silly shit, you know. Then start seeing the dope boys around the hood, you know.
Wanted to get a little bit of that.
Yeah. Wanted to do that shit, man. But as far as rapping, man, I probably started in like the 5th grade, bro. Yeah.
So you listen to what, like Run DMC and all that, and you like, man, I want to go ahead and write me some rhymes.
Yeah, it was back then. And then Geto Boys came out. And I found out they was from Houston.
Which Geto Boys era is this? Car Freak?
First Geto Boys. Now Scarface when he
No, I say Car Freak. Car Freak Geto
Car
Boys?
Freak.
No
Car
shit.
Freak. Yeah. And Kids Jam was out at that time
Okay,
too.
so you getting it? Yeah.
So every weekend that Kids Jam come on, I gotta go get the tape deck ready. Got my little boom box, man. I had the 2 cassette tapes. I'm trying to record them joints. So I had a shoebox full of cassette tapes, man. Just Kids Jams every weekend, man. I love that shit, bro.
Yeah.
That shit was dope as fuck.
That was a different time though, like when you had to actually, it was a moment, like you had to catch your song on the radio, you know what I'm saying, and record it. That's the only way you're going to hear it when you want to hear it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah,
that was a beautiful moment, man.
Yeah. So at the same time though, but you still like doing that, you a kid and you want to rap, but you get into the streets at this time too, or that was just like, you just thinking about this type of thing?
I was thinking about it, you know what I'm saying? So I was too caught up in the sports too for a minute, you know what I'm saying? So I was playing football and shit, thinking I was gonna go to the NFL, you know what I'm saying? So I played at Mac Reynolds. Then when I got to Wheeler, I played all 4 years, man. So I was trying to finish school and go to PV. I'm like, I'm gonna go play at PV, man. I want to hit somebody, but that shit didn't happen, you know.
But at Wheatley though, that's where you meet 007, or you met
I meet 007 at Wheatley. Matter of fact, me and him was on the same basketball team. We played basketball too at Wheatley, so that's how I ended up meeting him. And he come to school. He had this cassette tape, like, man, this motherfucker jamming. So he showed me the tape, and it was Choice. Choice, man, on Rap A Lot. He had that, you know, he had the cassette, man. She was on there. And he brought it to school every day. I was like, let me see that cassette, man. You know what I'm saying? But anyway,
she on there talking that shit.
Yeah, like she was the first Lil' Kim, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She was doing that shit way before, you know what I'm saying? So Choice, shout out to Choice, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
man.
okay, so you get the choice. You get the rap like you still playing football though. What you
Yeah.
end up going to PV or you don't make it to PV?
I ain't even get the PV, man. So it was crazy, bro. This shit was crazy. So like my junior year, I was like 17. I got caught up in going to the clubs and shit.
Hmm.
So I'm like,
Where you
shit,
going? Like Rhinestone Wrangling? Is that what's going on? Or like what
man.
clubs is
I was
going on?
going to this club called the Underground. Then they had this joint called Palladium.
Palladium. I heard of the
Ooh,
Palladium.
them shits was jumping.
If you had to describe them, what would you say? Like you walk in there and you like, man, this what it look like. This what it feel like. This what's going on in the Palladium.
Oh man, it was, man. You walk in there, man. It, like you couldn't help but have a good time in there. Then I was just like, shit.
You young too, so
I'm
everything.
trying to holler at something.
Yeah.
You know, that's the whole. I'm trying to holler at something, man. So yeah, man. I'm trying to holler at something. So anyway, that my last year, I'm playing football at Wheatley, man, and oh man, it was a devastating. I went the whole, bro. I went the whole fucking 4 years playing at Wheatley, man. I used to like to hit niggas, you know what I'm saying? So
What position were you playing? Linebacker.
I started off at fullback, then I went to defensive end. I played both defensive end, then I played offensive tackle. But I was fast than a motherfucker, so you know I like to hit niggas, man. So
You
I
go
had
with that
gave myself a
aggression, yeah,
nickname. I called myself the tattoo artist because I'm like, when I hit you, nigga, I'm trying to tattoo you, nigga. It's a permanent stamp. So my 12th grade year, man, we played Yates. This the last fucking game that we
So
gonna
you
play.
wait. So you hooping and playing football?
I hooped my freshman year, then I gave it up
Okay.
because I was doing too much shit. I played football, basketball, nigga. I played baseball. I was on the track team,
You was all
throwing the
around.
shot put and shit. And then, speaking of track, man, my coach put me on the spot one day, man. So, because I was fast, right? So he was like, "Say, man, you got to run the 100 tomorrow." I say, "The 100 what?" He say, "The 100-yard dash, man. Somebody ain't gonna make it. You the next one to fill in." I was like, "Man, you got me fucked up, coach. You ain't finna get me out there like that, man." He was like, "You scared, nigga? You scared?" He was like, "Don't be no pussy." I was like, give me the spikes, man. Give me the spikes." So I'm at this track meet, man. I'm like, shit. I'm out here with all these skinny niggas. I'm kind of husky, you know what I'm saying? But I'm quick. Man, I took off. I'm coming down that bitch. I'm like, I'm looking to the side. One nigga passed me up. Two niggas passed me up. I'm like, shit. I'm in third place now. So I ain't tripping. Coming in third, then this one nigga passed me up, so I like came in fourth or something like that, man. But man, as soon as I come across the line, right, it was one of Yates' coaches right there. He was just standing there. He was like, ugh. I'm on the ground trying to catch my wind. He was like, "Son, you play football?" I was like, "Yeah." He say, "What position you play?" I say, "Defensive end." He say, "You supposed to be toting that ball. Come on over here, I got a spot for you." I was like, wow, that's crazy. Because Yates was like a rival to Wheatley. You know what I'm
Jason
saying?
Wheatley, right.
Like
Yeah, that's a big deal.
so I was
Yeah,
like, man, that's an honor and a pleasure that he noticed that. He was like, "You fast than a motherfucker." I was like, ooh, that felt good. I was like, shit, okay, I just can't do it. I got to stay loyal to the team, man. So that was cool, man, running that track meet. So after that, man, I felt good. So after that, I played baseball. I did too much shit at school, man.
But you were saying about the whole thing about not going to Yates and all that.
Yeah, I ain't never make it over there.
Yeah.
I ain't never, and look, let me
I mean,
go
not
back.
Yates. I'm sorry. PV.
Yeah, I ain't never make the PV.
Yeah.
I'm finna tell you the story. This shit gonna trip you out. So, the last football game at Wheatley, man, we playing Yates, and they got this motherfucking nigga in the back, Jared Moore, man. Oh my goodness.
You saying that like you can still see him right
Say,
now?
man. That boy that was live, man. He was trucking niggas, man. So, before the game, the coach like, man, we heard he got a hurt hip. His left hip hurting. He said if somebody hit him good, we might can win. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay. Shit, I'm finna go out there. I'm pumped, man. This the last game of the season, too. The very last game. This bitch gonna be lit. I'm ready to hit.
Mm.
Man, we punt the ball, man. We got this play. We punt the ball off, man. Now, remember, I went the whole year just stamping niggas. I called myself the tattoo artist. Kept my eyes open so I wouldn't get caught with the blind, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, long story short, we punt the ball off, man. They know I'm fast. I'm coming off the line quick. I'm coming. Jared Moore catch the ball, bro. This nigga coming. He coming, too. He run to their sideline. So I'm coming at an angle. I'm trying to get this nigga. I'm like, if I can hit this nigga, man, this gonna be a shining moment for me. He cut to the sideline. I cut with him. I'm like, ooh, I'm finna get him. He cut back to the middle. Bow!
Got you.
Man, this nigga hit me in my ear, man. Oh, my goodness. Man, I heard the crowd go, ooh. I was like, they stole my ooh. That was supposed to be my ooh, man. That shit reversed on me, man. That nigga knocked the shit out of me, bro.
Man.
Nigga hit me in the ear, bro. Caught me from the blind. It was all over with. I laid on the ground and got up. When I heard them oohs, I was like, shit. Oh, I hope they ain't got this on film. That shit was on film too, man.
Oh, man. So
them niggas laughed at me, man. They laughed at me like a motherfucker, man.
So what happened with the football after that though?
So shit, man. Ain't nothing happened, man. I was going to the club, but I finished school like in '92. I graduated, and then that summertime, like I'm trying to prep to go to PV, but Double O. You know, me and Double O had started, he was rapping at school, I was rapping at school, so we was like, shit, we want to do some music one day. It was like a dream come true because we had talked about it at an early age. We was sitting on his grandmother's porch, and we was like, man, I bet it'll feel good to be a rapper, man.
Are you seeing the Geto Boys line, like different rap loud artists, early rap loud artists in Fifth Ward?
I was just jamming them niggas. I was a big fan, bro. Especially when Raheem came out. Raheem, the Terrorists. I was jamming all them niggas shit. The Convicts. Like I was jamming these niggas shit before I even met them. You know what I'm saying? So Big Mello, I fucking love that Big Mello, man. That Bags Drive Legs.
Yeah,
oh man, that album was jamming like a motherfucker, man. So yeah, man. I remember calling Rap a Lot one day, man. I was buying they shit, so they had like a phone number on back of one of them tapes. I called the number. It was like, shit, I want to make a song. And the lady was like, shit, it's going to cost you this much. I was like, shit, I'm going to call you back.
So at Rap a Lot, you could call and just record. Anybody could just come record us. They just had a regular
that was
studio.
like, man, I was like in the fucking 6th grade when I did that, man. You know?
Yeah.
So it wasn't shit going to happen after that. But shit, I always knew how to rap, bro. It was just shit. I started off writing in my head like I do. I write all my shit in my head. If I write that shit down, I can't read that shit. You know what I'm saying? So if I just write it in my head and memorize it, I can spit that shit how I want to spit it. So I had that gift, man. So I was just writing rhymes in my head, go to school, get into the little competitions and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I started winning a few of them motherfuckers. I was like, okay. Shit, I'm finna go write another one. Come back tomorrow, niggas was meeting up in the circle at school and shit. I got you today. You know, meet in the hallway. It'll be a big circle in the hallway, niggas going at it. And shit, the crowd gonna determine who wins. You know what I'm saying? So that shit was dope too, man. That shit was dope. But anyway, that in '92, Double O was going to the record shop. Dewey started opening up his record store in the hood right there, man. Jamming Records. So as he opening up the store, Double O was going over there because this nigga had this big old white Benz sitting out there just looking good and shit. So Dub was like, shit, I'm finna go see who this is, man. So he started going up there, and he say, man, this dude say he affiliated with Rap a Lot. I was like, man, quit playing, man. He said, let's go up here. I was like, shit, you go over there. I'm finna go to the club. Some bitches coming out tonight, man. You know, he was like, all right. So he ended up going. I went out to the club. So early that morning, he was like, bro, you need to come up there, man. The dude say he's looking for some artists and shit. You need to come up here and meet him. I was like, man, them niggas bullshit, man. You ain't gonna. He was like, come up here now. Come up here today and rap. I was like, all right. So I caught the bus up to the to the record store, man. And shit, Do It wasn't even there. My homeboy Smokey was in there. So Smokey was like, shit, Do It ain't here, nigga. If you can rap, go on bust something right now. I was like, shit, did my thing. He was like, oh shit, that shit tight. Let me call Do It, man, and see what time he coming. So they was like, come back later. So I came back later. Duke was there, and I did the shit in front of him. He was like, okay, shit. Yeah, you live. So me and Double O, we was connected. So Do It was telling us he know Jay. We was like, man, you don't know this nigga, man. He was like, yeah, man, I'm telling you, that's my best friend, man. I was like, man, you got to show us, man. He was like, yeah, I talked to him the other day. And shit, at that time, bro, I remember Bushwick album had came out, Little Big Man and shit, right? So we was in the record store just, writing rhymes to his music. You know what I'm saying? Just whatever we can listen to, we writing rhymes over the beat with the lyrics. That's how bad we wanted it. So we had came up with a couple rhymes, and at that time, man, we was like practicing real hard. Like we was really every night. Like we'll come in the record store and put the curtains up, and we'll be in that bitch just all night, just going over shit. So we like, man, when you gonna call Jay, man? He was like, I say, man, call that nigga right now. He say, shit, you want me to call it right now?
Oh, he
Like,
talked.
yeah.
He talked like Jay too. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he called the nigga. That nigga Jay pick up the phone. Duke was like, shit, I got these boys over here, man. I want you to check them out. I was like, man, let me talk to him, man. Nah, he said, Jay said, go and rap over the phone. Go and spit something right now. I say, man, let me talk to him, man. I said, what's up, Jay, man? He say, man, we can't rap over the phone, man. You got to come see this shit live in person, man. We got to do it in front of your face. And he say, okay, I'm on the way. Like, shit. So,
Well, you just young and just running your mouth, or you was like,
nah,
you was
like,
really ready at that time, like
yeah, like we wanted to meet Jay, man. This nigga say, Jay, we want to rap in front of Jay, man. Yeah. So let's get this nigga here, man. So when he called him, he was like, man, we can't rap on the phone. That nigga say, I'm coming. So I hung the phone up, and Do It was like, man, you fucked up, man. You shouldn't have said. I was like, he said he was coming. He was like, man, that nigga ain't coming. I said, man, he said he was coming, man. Call him back. He was like, y'all fucked up y'all big chance, man. You should have rapped over the phone. So he was still tripping on me and rap over the phone. I was like, man, he said he was coming. So the whole time we sitting there waiting, bam. That's when Jay had the gold Lexus coupe. Swung around the corner right in front of the stove. And Do It say, shit, there you go right there. It's like, shit, let's get ready. Cue the music. This nigga cue the music. We gonna cut the lights off. Like I said, like we was rehearsing so hard. Like we thought we had a whole fucking show ready. You know what I'm saying? We had like 2 or 3 songs back to back.
Whole thing. Yeah.
over other niggas' beats though. You know what I'm saying? So we like cut the lights off, man. You cue the music. When Jay come in, cut the lights on, we gonna start the show. This shit was beautiful, man. That nigga, Jay came to the door, man, and seen the lights was off. Nigga clicked the lights off, man. That nigga Jay up the strap up. That nigga reached for the strap, man. So before he come all the way out with it, the music had started. We coming, we doing our thing. He started smiling. He just like shit. He just watching us now. Me and Double O in there just going at it, bro. And shit, we finished that whole show. That nigga say, shit, that's live right there, y'all. He say, I never forget this shit, man. After we did that performance, that nigga say, shit, y'all want to perform tomorrow? With y'all want to open up for Raheem?
Oh shit!
What?
And this who you been jamming? Yeah.
Nigga, what? Hell yeah! God damn it. Let's get this shit going, man. Yeah, man, that shit was live, man. We did our first show, open up
So
for
the next
Raheem.
day y'all opened up for Raheem. Where were y'all at? Like just a regular club around the city?
Man, there
Somewhere?
was a club right here out 610, man. Damn, I can't remember that club, man. It was a club right off the feeder, man. I forgot the name of that spot, but it used to jump. But I was just a kid though, so but I heard about it. That's what the concert was, man. So, man, we get in there and see that crowd. Man, I got scared in the motherfucker, man. I was like, oh shit. But we had rehearsed so motherfucking hard. I was like, once I get started, as soon as I get started, I'm going in. So we rocked out. We rocked out on that show. Then, like a couple weeks later, Jay let us open up for Choice. It was a club off Homestead, Gucci's. Yeah, it was a club called Gucci's on Homestead. We got to open up for Choice. And when we saw her perform, it's like she had whipped cream. I didn't ski whipped cream on niggas and shit.
Oh
I was
shit!
like, oh shit. So the whole time, we learning. You know, we just seeing Raheem perform, we seeing Choice, and we rocking, but we learning at the same time, seeing how they. So yeah, man, that shit was crazy, man. And we ended up getting on Rap a lot after that, man. Yeah.
So, but y'all, when y'all get on Rap a lot, are y'all already?
We was trying to do it though, so and his label went through Rap a lot, but shit, it was Rap a lot, man.
Right,
You know
but then y'all met Low Life before y'all did all that.
So Low Life, I knew him before I knew Double O. He was
said
like
he used to work with his old man or something like
yeah,
that. Right?
yeah. So we was staying in the projects. They used to have this summer job program every summer, so you can get you a summer job and shit. So I get my summer job. It just so happened I'm at the city of Houston at the trash company. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I meet Low Life Daddy at. So it was crazy, man, that he seen me catching the bus to work. You know what I'm saying? And then he'll see me in the morning while he going to work, and he was like, man, you going to Fifth Ward? I was like, yeah. He was like, man, shit, you ain't got to catch the bus. I'll pick you up in the morning. Shit, we stay right by each other. We in Fifth Ward, nigga. It's just all good. I was like, all right, bet. So he picked me up the next day for work, and Low Life in the car. I'm like, Nash, what's up? You know what I'm saying? He was like, what's up, man? And that nigga had he had this little cassette tape, like some Kids Jam shit. And we was jamming some music, and he had that shit up loud. His daddy was like, tear that shit down. He was like, man, we turn this shit up, and we dropping him off at summer school, and then we going on to the job and shit, man. So, yeah, man, Low, man, I got a lot of love for his pops, man. R.I.P. Pops, man. I got a lot of game from it, bro. He was the first one. I was at work. They was going out on the trucks and shit. So I was working on the yard, just sweeping, doing some little minor shit, man. So he was like, man, you see that stuff over there? That's copper. You see that shit over there? That's aluminum. Whenever you see all this shit, just put it over here. Don't let nobody see it. Just keep it right here. So every day, we'll get off work and go to this little spot, and he done picked up a whole bunch of copper and shit all day at work, man. By the time we get off, he got about a whole $100 worth of that shit, just free money. And shit, I started getting my little tub together. You know what I'm saying? Give me a little $50 or $60. So, yeah, man, that was a beautiful thing, man. Yeah.
Yeah. So now y'all on Rap a lot. You know what I'm saying? Y'all the Fifth Ward boys, man. Talk about getting over there and like now you label mates with all these people that
Woo!
you been
Yeah,
listening
man, because like I was a
to.
fan
And y'all
of
hella
these
young.
niggas.
Y'all like 18, 19 years old, right?
Yeah. So I'm a fan of all these niggas, man. So Dewey get his record store open. I come up there one day and Big Mello in there. I was like, oh shit. Big Mello, nigga, you jamming like a motherfucker. He was like, what's up? And Dewey was like, yeah, man, I want him to check y'all out. So he was like, this nigga Dewey had us rapping in front of everybody, bro. Anybody that came in that store, shit, y'all go bust something for him, man. Play that beat. So that shit was like every day, bro. So he was like, shit, y'all do something for Big Mello. I was like, shit, man. Nah, we can't do this, man. But we did it anyway, man. He was like, yeah, man, shit, these niggas hard, man. Yeah, yeah. It's like, no shit. Oh, man, that nigga Big Mello said we hard. I was like, that was a beautiful moment, man.
Yeah.
Got to meet Mello. Then shit, when I got to meet Big Mike and 3-2, my nigga Gangsta Nip, man, that shit. Boy, hey, man, say, man, we used to have some motherfucking fun, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man.
What's some of the memories that stick out most from that time period, like over there?
Man, shit, I got so many, bro. I got a million motherfucking stories, man. I got so many stories, bro. But yeah, man, Big Mello was my nigga, bro. 3-2 was my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Devin the Dude still my nigga. You know, I had love for everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? I learned a lot of shit from Face. Just going on tour with them niggas and seeing how they was rocking. Cause they was killing the crowd. I was like, shit, soak up this game. So I started mixing some of my shit with they shit. We started rocking out, man, and shit. Woo, man, that shit was so beautiful, man. I remember we was in Chicago one time, man. It was, what's the name of this arena? Amphitheater. It's like 25,000 people in there. Rock that bitch. Ooh, that shit was massive, bro. That shit was bananas. But you know, we in Chi-Town now.
But didn't Chi-Town embrace like rap a lot early, right?
Yeah. We got a lot of love in Chi-Town, man. Yeah, Houston was our first city, our number one city, and D.C. was our second city. We got so much love in the Midwest, so shout out to the Midwest. They always show love, man. But D.C. was our second best city, man.
No shit.
Yeah, that was crazy. Shit was crazy.
Man, okay, but y'all going out there and y'all like with the Geto Boys and this, and ain't it times where y'all like you ran into like Tupac, you know what I'm saying, a couple times in a row?
I got a Tupac story, bro. We did like 2 or 3 shows with Pac, man. Like, speaking of that, man, it was like I was jamming Pac back in school. You know, when he was with Digital Underground, I was like, when I heard that song, not clowning around, when I hang around with the underground. Ooh, yeah. I say, ooh, this nigga snapping on this bitch. And then his album came out, yeah, Tupacalypse, so I got hold of that shit, man. I was like, this nigga hard, man. So I was rocking this nigga way before, right? So we got this show in Minnesota, bro. Scarface, Tupac, Fifth Ward Boy. It was me and Double O had to go do the show because my nigga Low Life was locked up. He got locked up, so we like, nigga, this around the time when he did that movie Poetic Justice. This right after that movie came out, right? So I'm like, damn, is Pac really gonna be here, man? I gotta see it to believe it, man. I ain't gonna. So we get out there, man. As soon as we get out the van, this nigga was in the parking lot. You know, him and Face was already cool and shit. They jump out, hey, what's up, man? What's happening? You know, Big Chief, we was all out there. I was like, man, that's that nigga Pac for real, man. Man, you gotta be kidding me. I was like, this nigga don't know us, man. Let me see if these niggas gonna introduce us. So Face was like, yeah, these my niggas Fifth Ward Boys and shit. He was like, yeah, I know that them niggas jamming. I was like, you jam our shit? He was like, yeah. He started singing the lyrics, bro. Fuck me the fuck up, man. I was like, oh, shit. This nigga Tupac reciting lyrics to one of our songs. I'm like, wow, man, this shit crazy, man. We started smoking weed. He had a blunt and shit, so we smoking, we laughing and shit, you know, and we talking about the music. So after that, he was like, this is a crazy story, bro. After that, he was like, yeah, man, shit, we gonna kick it tonight, man. We gonna kick it. I want y'all niggas on stage with me, man. He say, I'm gonna start a fucking ride. Say, what you say? I'm gonna start a motherfucking ride in that bitch, man. He was like, I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna do it like this. And I was like, this nigga bullshit, man. We was high. We was so motherfucking high. I was like, nah, this nigga ain't gonna really do this. He was like, y'all come on stage. I go out there fresh, man. Me and Double O got on the Houston all the jackets. They was ice white. The ice white one with the big starter jackets when them shits was out. The ice white, all the jacket, nigga, with all the hat. We represent the city, man. We out there. So we go on first. This motherfucker's. Hold on. Let me go back. So we outside smoking. This nigga Pac say, nigga, we gonna get all the bitches tonight, nigga. We bringing all the bitches back to the hotel. And guess what? Shit, I'm telling them hoes, bitch, you gotta give me some head. You gotta. I just tongue kissed Janet Jackson on the movie, so you gotta outdo her. So, I need you down below. I was like, oh shit, this nigga gonna wild out. Fuck it, let's have some fun. So we get to the show. We go on first, and then shit, we don't know who's supposed to go on second. So him and Face, they was going back and forth. Face already knew what was gonna happen because the same shit happened in a different city. I think they was in St. Louis or something. He did the same shit, but Pac was like, shit, let me go on next. Face was like, nah, nigga, hell no, I'm going on next. Pac was like, nah, man, let me go on. Face was like, nah, man, no, I'm going on next, man. I already know you. He was like, I know you, Pac, man. I know you, man. So Pac talked a bit to it, and they say, cool. So we coming off the stage. That nigga, he was coming up. He was like, nah, y'all stay up here. I was like, oh shit, we get to stay on the stage and rock out with this nigga on stage, man. That shit was so beautiful, man. So he come out in that bitch, man. He come out, where my soldiers at? Where my soldiers? That bitch, they go bananas. He do that one song, then after that one, he did that one. That was the song where he started to ride on. He came out, he took his shirt off, had the bulletproof vest on and shit, and the crowd just was bananas. He was like, where my soldiers at? Where my soldiers? They went berserk, nigga, they went berserk. And he said, hey, stop the show. Who the fuck throwing ice up here? Who the fuck threw somebody? Y'all want? Okay, I tell y'all what. I got $200. If a motherfucker throw something up here again, I got $200 for the motherfucker who punched this sucker ass nigga out. They was like, oh. I was like,
here you go.
oh shit. Oh shit. This nigga really finna do it. He really finna do it. Start the music over. Where my soldiers at? Where my soldiers? Who the fuck threw some ice? Somebody did Somebody did like this. That nigga jumped in the crowd, bro, like Superman. Shit went bananas, bro. Went bananas. So let me remind you, like, we in Minnesota, like we in the Midwest, so we out there with some real live gangbangers, bro, from Chicago, some real live OG. Like, this was before they did this big sweep with the feds. It was like, that shit was, but I ain't never seen no shit like this ever, man. This shit was bananas. How they was moving, oh man, that shit. You'll see one nigga moving with his hat on, and you'll see 100 niggas behind him, and you'll just see these little packs like this just moving. Just swore. I was like, ooh, these niggas serious, man. So they was the promoters, man. So this nigga start this ride, man. They get him back out the crowd and get him back. So by this time, the crowd going berserk. When somebody say they shooting, I ain't hear no gunshots, but when somebody said that, everybody took off. I turn around, I see Face. That nigga Face say, man, damn. I knew this nigga was gonna do this shit. So I take off running, bro. Real talk, man. This is a crazy story. I take off running, man. I run straight back to the dressing room. Like, that's the only place I knew where to go. I run through the dressing room, open the door, pocket that bitch just laughing, nigga. He just in there, he in that bitch laughing. That nigga say, yeah, I told you, nigga. I told you I was gonna do it. I was like, nigga, you crazy. He was like, shit. I told you, nigga. Did you see that shit? I was like, wow, this nigga really did that shit, bro.
That's crazy.
Man, hey, man, but the show still went on. Face went up there and rocked that bitch, man. So that shit was live like a motherfucker, bro. Yeah, we did another show with him in Atlanta. That Freaknik, I think that was, that Freaknik was bananas. We did a show with him out there. That shit was berserk. So, yeah, we did. Every time we seen him, it was good.
Yeah.
Nigga sure love this shit, bro. Then we get a show with Biggie, man. I'm like, ooh. I want to meet Biggie, man. Gotta meet Big, man.
Hmm.
So, this around the time they was beefing real hard and shit. So I was so much of a Pac fan, you know, I was like, oh, Pac, man, this nigga live. So I'm like a Big fan too. So I'm like, shit, I gotta meet Big, man. I gotta meet this nigga. So we do a show with him. I think that was in Chicago too.
Hmm.
And shit, we in the backstage and shit. Big come walking through the hallway. I was like, nigga, that's Big, nigga. Oh shit, that's Big. I'm like, that nigga was walking through that bitch so cool. You know what I'm saying? He was cool to the motherfucker just walking through that bitch. He had his shades on and shit.
Hmm.
And, you know, he walked by, what's up? And it was that moment where I wanted to say, Big, what? Double O went up and talked to him, though. You know what I'm saying? He was like, man, Big and cool to the motherfucker. Man, I was like, I'm finna go talk to him. Bam. By that time, we had to go on stage, man, and shit. I hate I never got to say nothing to him, man. I was like, damn, I fucked up. I fucked up, man, being shy and shit.
Yeah, man.
Like, man, niggas just can't walk up on Big like that, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man, do you have a favorite album y'all did? Because, I mean, y'all done had, or even sessions, because y'all done had Beto, you know what I'm saying? You done had N.O. Joe.
Beto was
had
the
Mike Dean. I mean, like,
man, we done had some legends.
Mr. Lee, you know what I'm saying, later on. Like,
ooh, man, Beto, shout out to Beto. Ooh, Mike Dean, N.O. Joe, Mr. Lee. Blind Rob.
Yeah.
Blind Rob, a beast, bro.
Yeah. Blind Rob is amazing. He's still killing shit. Like,
Damo, DJ Damo.
Yeah.
I was watching these niggas. That's how I started producing this shit, man. So I remember being at the studio when we first got to rap a lot. Like, we wanted to go to the studio so bad. So we was just rapping in the record shop. We like, man, we were gonna go to the studio, man. I want to meet Beto, man. So finally get to go meet Beto, bro. He cooked up a beat right there, man. And
Beto was going. He did most of Ghetto Funk, right? The first one. Who did most of the first album?
Beto, N.O. Joe. We had a mix of Mike Dean. Yeah, we had a mix of all of them.
Man, that's a crazy man.
So shit, bro, it was crazy because we finally we do our first song. It was called Down Ass Niggas. Beto did the beat, and then N.O. Joe did our next song. It was called Thanks for the Blessing. Mm-hmm. We had Bushwick on there. I had my son in the video. He was a little baby and shit, man. So yeah, that was a beautiful moment, man, right there, man. That was like, so before we can even do either one of them songs, we was in the studio. We finally got to the studio. Nigga, we was like security guards at the studio. We got in that motherfucker. We was trying to get beat so bad, but Beto coming in, cook up, Mike Dean coming in, do some work. Be like, ooh, that beat hard than the motherfucker. Yeah, this was Scarface. Oh, shit. Ooh, what about that beat right there? Yeah, that's for Big Mike. Ooh, that motherfucker hard. 3-2. It's like, shit, man, we ain't gonna never get no beats, man. So, bro, me and Double O stayed in the studio for like 3 months, bro. Straight. Trying to get on that motherfucking mic. Try to get a beat, bro. And we had this one beat. Beto made that motherfucker. And that song ended up, bro, let me tell you what happened with this beat. This beat was so motherfucking hard. And all these rappers on Rap a Lot, so it's too much competition. All the beats going to these niggas, we got to get in here, man. So we wanted to beat, Too Much Trouble wanted to beat, Nip wanted to beat. It was niggas that wanted that beat. Jay pulled up one day. We like, Jay, man, tell Beto to give us that beat, man. Then some other niggas sneak around say, Jay, we need that one. Whoop, whoop, whoop. This nigga Jay said, hey, I tell y'all what, everybody come in here. All y'all come in here. Where the beat at? Play the beat. Whoever rapped the best on this motherfucker, that's who it's going to. It was like, oh, shit. Oh, shit. No.
Cause you got some hitters in there, man. Yeah.
Hell no. We gotta compete. Damn, man. Man, I was so motherfucking nervous, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I was nervous than a motherfucker. These niggas in there, I'm going first. Like they was, they wouldn't know. Them niggas, I'm going next. Shit, I'm going next. I was just sitting there quiet. Me and Double O sitting there quiet, man. But I know we wanted this beat, nigga. We was hustling for this beat. We done spent the night in this motherfucker for 3 months. We finna get this motherfucker. We finna get this beat. So it was our turn to rap. Wham! Jay said, y'all, Fifth Ward Boys got the beat. Woo! Woo! We got one. We got one, man. And that particular beat ended up being a solo song for me on that first album. I had a song called Blood, Sweat, and Glory.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So that was the beat
No shit.
that a nigga got from that, man. So it was, man, all the niggas, man, it was too much talent over there, bro. Like, so after
Was it ever hard for y'all coming in to Rap a Lot being another 3-man crew after the Geto Boys was
Oh,
popping?
hell yeah. Because they had too much trouble, the baby Geto Boys after Geto Boys and shit. So, man, yeah, trying to follow up behind the Geto Boys, but shit, we was rocking with their ass, man. We was rocking shows out, bro. We was rocking them motherfuckers. We was rocking shit out the motherfuckers.
Yeah, nah, y'all still was killing it, but then, you know what I mean, when y'all came and dropped this usual suspects, man, with that P.W.A, you know what I mean, did anything, could you compare anything as far as like impact and like widespread and the way that it went, you know what I'm saying, before P.W.A?
Shit, that Gangsta Funk album.
Yeah, that's a classic, yeah.
We fuck around and went and did a show in Hawaii. That fucked me up. Did a little tour in Hawaii. It was Fifth Ward Boys. Face was supposed to be there, but he ain't go. So it was Fifth Ward Boys, Big Mike, Too Much Trouble, DJ Quick, and this chick Boss. Remember
Boss,
this chick
yeah,
Boss?
yeah,
She was on the tour too. So man, this shit was, bro. I gotta tell you this story, bro. This one of them moments. So it's all these groups. We on the tour in Hawaii. As soon as we get to the hotel, they catch us in the highway. They was like, hey, if you spit on the ground, you going to jail. If y'all niggas pretty much, if y'all do any fucked up shit, y'all going to jail. We was like, oh shit, okay, cool. So Bushwick, we got Bushwick with us. Boy, oh my goodness. That's my nigga there, man. R.I.P. to Bushwick, man. I had so much fun with Bushwick, bro. I got Bushwick stories out the ass.
Give me one that you say this is the best Bushwick story I can think of just off the top of my head. That I will never forget this. Bushwick Bill did this.
Man, I got so many of them, man. But I remember this one time we was in Chicago. It was Fifth Ward Boys, Bushwick, Big Mike was in there with us. So we in this club in Chicago, and the gangbanging was going so hard in there that nigga we went to the restroom. They had GD chicks follow us to the restroom, nigga. While we pissing, they got their backs to our backs, like shit. We got y'all. So we had got worried that something might jump off, so we trying to leave. You know, we trying to leave early, so niggas started going to the van. Bushwick was having a good time. He was doing him. He had some bitches around him. He turned up. Yeah. So we like, come on, Bill. He was like, go, I'm coming. So didn't nobody tell him that something was probably finna jump off. So he just having a good time. And my OG partner Spook was like, Bill, come on, man, we gotta go. So Bill get mad at him. And he started cussing, and he come to the van. Bro, I'm sitting in the front seat on the passenger side. Other niggas in the back, and Bill had got in the van, and he was like, man, fuck that nigga, man, I whoop his ass. And Double O was like, who you talking about, man? He was like, Spook, I'ma whoop Spook ass. Double O was like, chill out, man, you ain't gonna do nothing. Bushwick turned, I was like, fuck you too. I'll whoop your ass too. And Double O was like, well, come on then. Come on, nigga, let's get it. Man, Bill, man, he stood up. He stood up in the chair, man. And then he say, "Fuck you! I'm killing all us today." So this nigga standing in the seat, bro. He literally walked to the front of the van and was standing up on my thighs, man. And when he standing up on me, he talking shit. He was like, "Fuck y'all! I'm killing all us tonight." And he grabbed the steering wheel. He was like, "Watch! I'm ready to go." I was like, "Nigga, get your ass off me, man!" Man,
Oh my god.
Man, I couldn't do nothing but laugh, man. That nigga was standing on top of me, bro.
That shit is funny as hell, man. That's funny
Oh
as hell.
shit, man. But let me tell you this, let me finish telling you this how why you, man. So anyway, long story short, we having fun. We going from island to island doing these concerts and shit. We rocking out. So we get to this one island, some motherfucking Samoans. Big motherfuckers, bro. We at this hotel, they got a club in there, like downstairs and shit. So we just see these Samoans. So the homeboy Drunk D was hollering at this chick. Come to find out, one of her brothers was one of the Samoans. So while we on tour and shit, like we didn't got cool with everybody. We cool with DJ Quick. DJ Quick had a bodyguard named Big Bundy. Big Bundy was a big old nigga, boy. He was a big old. He was the only one that can match up with him. Like these niggas giants. So Drunk D go to the restroom and shit. He come out and that nigga say, I was standing around the corner. He said, "Man, these niggas trying to jump me." I said, "Who?" I peeked around the corner. This boy say, "Me, me." I said, "Oh shit, man, what you did?" Me, it's two of them, bro. These niggas giants. They standing up, drunk D in the middle of them. Drunk D like, "Yeah, nigga, I don't give a fuck. We can get it." So DJ Quick bodyguard, he see this shit. He run over there. He was like, "What's up? It's going down. What's up? What's up? Let's get him." Big Bundy walked straight up and just pushed one of them. Boom! That shit was like an earthquake, nigga. Big boy was going back. It was like he was gonna fall, but he didn't fall, man. Them niggas' feet was, oh my God, man. You should have saw their feet, nigga. They couldn't wear shoes, nigga. They shit was so big. Man, Big boy come up out that bitch. Drunk D had jumped up and punched the other one. After that, it's a Royal Rumble, man. So we didn't know this club they had downstairs. Somebody sent out the back signal. So they started coming up out the club. They started coming up out the club. Low Life over here fighting one. I'm over here fighting one. My homeboy B.W. got the strap. And this one come up out the club and shit. He running, he seeing, because they couldn't help but see us. We some niggas. They Hawaiian out there, man. So that boy run up and steal B.W. From the back, and he take off running. And I see him, and I see this ashtray right here standing up, them big towel ashtrays you see outside. I see that boy. I say, "Don't run." That boy bust through the door. Man, there was so many people out there, man. I come back and cluck him. Oh, got him good, too. Man, fuck that boy shit all up. Fucked him up, bro. So they leave and shit. We go to our rooms and shit, man. These motherfuckers start coming out. They was coming, but we was sliding with they motherfucking ass, boy. We was sliding with their ass because, ooh, that shit, I was scared in the motherfucker, though. I was like, shit.
He's a big old motherfucker. Yeah.
And they kept, like, they don't believe in weapons and shit. They just want to fight to the end. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gonna fight to the end. You and me. It's like, ooh, shit, man. They won't stop. This boy head just fucked up. He still coming. Come on, me. I was like, shit, man. We go to the room. About an hour later, they call us back out, man. The police down there, man. They got us lined up and shit. When DJ Quick bodyguard came over there and started fighting with us, man, I thought Quick was coming too. He was running. That nigga passed the fight right up.
Niggas like, fuck that shit.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So they come down. They got us lined up and shit. So they asked the dude who I hit with the shit. He's like, who the one did it? I was like, oh shit. I know he gonna pick me out. So shit, that boy picked me out. I was like, shit, like you do this out there, hang loose, you good. You know what I'm saying? I was like, sir, I don't even know this guy. I never seen him before in my life, and I got an early flight in the morning, and y'all disturbing my sleep. I must go. I thank y'all. He was like, okay, sorry. I was like, ooh, that shit worked. Man, that shit was scary to the motherfucker though, bro. Man, I got stories for days, bro. This shit crazy, man. I can tell you a million motherfucking stories, bro. I had fun, man. Shout out to Rap A Lot, man. Shout out to Jay Prince, Do It, Spook, all my OG partners, Big Chief, Cash, all them niggas, Yeah, man, I learned a lot of shit from them cats, bro. A whole lot of game, man. Yeah.
Man, before, I don't want to talk about P.W.A. yet, because how did y'all get Tasha from Thuggish Ruggish Bone on Live Your Life?
Ooh, that was an accident, bro. Like we was matter of fact, Mike Dean was mixing everybody's shit. So we was mixing that album in LA. We was in the Enterprise Studios in LA. So we was like, man, we want somebody to sing this shit over. And he was like, oh, I know Tasha. You want to call Tasha? We was like, who is Tasha? It's the Thuggish Ruggish Bone. I was like, hell yeah. Man, she came through. She was cool as fuck, bro. Did that shit, man. What was the name of that song? Mamas used to say. Yeah, Mama used to say, live your life. Yeah. She came and killed that, man. That shit was live, bro. That shit was live.
Man, okay.
And we ended up doing one with one of them Bones. What's his name? Fucking, I can't even think of this nigga name.
Flesh and Bone.
Flesh and Bone,
Yeah, man. But then y'all do that P.W.A. though, man. And
that P.W.A., man, that shit was crazy how it came together, bro. So every time we had a studio session, I used to have this tablet and shit. I just write down a bunch of ideas and shit, just like, so if we hear a beat we like, we can, maybe one of these ideas, they might work. So I used to bring that tablet all the time, and I just pass my tablet around to Double-O and Low Life and be like, man, y'all, here go some ideas, man. Let's see if y'all like one. So Double-O was reading, he was going down the list. And nigga say, pussy, weed, and alcohol. Boy, you crazy, man. I was like, man, I think that bitch will win, man. We got to do that. They was like, oh, shit, okay. Skip past it. We came up with another idea. So it was that time, it was like, man, I want to do this song, man. I want to do this song. So I'm sitting on the porch with my partner, Red Boy. I was like, man, I let him see the tablet and shit. He was like, push with it. I was like, man, I want to do that song, bro. And I was like, shit, I want to do it like this here. I want to use that Willie D part, Pussy, because Willie D had a song called Pussy, right, on his album, on his first album. So I was like, I want to use that Pussy. He was like, shit, that shit jamming. Let's get Willie D on the song. It's like, hell yeah. That's what I'm going to do. So we had got, Mike Dean had made the beat first. He had made this beat for us, and that's when Face had the song Mary Jane. He had made this beat, and it came out sounding like a remix to Mary Jane, right? I was like, ooh, that bitch hard, man. So I take the beat and go record my verse. Bro. I was like, ooh, that bitch hard. I say, damn, gotta get this. I gotta put this song together. Like, I was trying to put this song together. I was like, I need Devin on the hook. Think that'll be dope. But we really wanted Devin to do a verse. But since there was so many people, all three of us, and then Willie D, the song was gonna be too long. So he ended up doing the hook on the motherfucker. So I was like, yeah, got Dev on there, man. So I did my verse. Devin came, did the hook. And then Willie D heard it. And then Will came and did his verse. So at this time, it's just me, Devin, and Willie D on the song. I was going to give it to Double-O them. That's why when you hear the song, I got a 16 on the first verse. And then they split a 16. They got an 8 because they came in later and did their parts. So after Willie D did his shit, I was like, ooh, this bitch gonna jam.
Hmm.
So we trying to get that bitch mixed. We got that beat, remember, from Mike Dean. Uh, we couldn't get the beat. Face wanted that bitch. So that beat ended up being a remix to Mary Jane. So he was like, okay, cool. Mr. Lee was sitting right there. Say, come on, Mr. Lee. Like, man, what we met Mr. Lee, bro, he was in the highway at Rap-A-Lot playing on his keyboard and shit.
Hmm.
Like niggas was just walking by, but he was doing his thing, but we used to see him in the highway. He was so hungry to grind, he'll be making beats right there. I was like, I walked by him one day, I was like, bro, you make beats? Come to the studio with us. He came to the studio. We started cooking up with Mr. Lee, man. We did a bunch of shit with Lee, bro.
Hmm.
And then after that, man, that nigga started branching out,
Yeah,
doing a bunch of shit for everybody.
Yeah.
So Mr. Lee was in the studio at that time, and then the homeboy JB, R.I.P. to JB, he was a bass player. Mr. Lee knew. So Mr. Lee heard the song and he came up with the beat, man, right there on the spot. I was like, oh my God, this bitch jamming. Woo, it was a feeling, bro. It's like, I done recorded a bunch of songs, man. It's like a certain feeling you get when you record a song that give you that, ooh, this bitch jamming, man. Oh. So Mr. Lee did the beat, and then we had JB come in with the guitar parts. That's where you hear at the end. Yeah. JB came in there and iced that boy with, oh, man. I got the cassette tape, and I was in the car just jamming that motherfucker. I stopped at a gas station. I listened to it, man. I just started smiling. I say, this bitch gonna win. And I was like, nah, it ain't gonna win. We doing too much cussing. Yeah. So when the song came out, they was loving that bitch. And somebody say, let's do the video. And then somebody say, let's do a naked part 2. I was like, shit, let's do it. We at this house, man. I think it was in Richmond. It was the same house they shot that movie Powder with the dude, real white dude. Like, yeah, it was the same house they shot that movie, man. So we got all these chicks out here, man. I'm like, man, let's get to the naked part. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see what's gonna happen, man. So shit, everybody just started getting naked, man. And shit, I was like, okay. I was smoking and drinking. I was like, shit, that shit funny. That video, man, I hate that fucking video, bro. That shit funny as fuck,
It's a
bro.
wild time. And then y'all did it again with the P.W.A video.
Yeah, but look, this P.W.A video, like, we had the clean version and the dirty version. And we had them on VHS tapes. So we just pass them out. Man, this one nigga, I can't even think of this nigga name. He was making little mixtapes, little video mixtapes and shit. And he had the video on there, the naked version. And he was selling the motherfucker. So we go to the Kappa Beach party that year.
Everybody got it on the screen.
Everybody got it on the screen, man. I was like, oh, shit. This bitch jumping. Oh, boy. Hey, that year, that Kappa Beach, man, that bitch was so live, man.
How did that change for y'all, though? Because y'all went from, like, you know, trying to, like, earn y'all spots, so, you know what I'm saying, quote unquote, you know what I'm saying, at Rap-A-Lot to where it's like, shit, I got a real live smash now.
Yeah, man, that motherfucking song took out, bro. And every time we performed it, I seen the power of it. I was like, shit. Even though we had other songs they like too, you know what I'm saying, like Situations. We always try to have something to talk about with the situations, you know, and songs like that. Mama used to say, you know,
classics, yeah.
So, man, that song took off like crazy, bro. We went around the globe with that one. That bitch still jumping, bro.
No, I was telling somebody, I don't know, might have been when I did Low. I still play that to this day. I can play that to this day, and it's gonna get the same reaction of like when I first heard it.
Yeah, man. I had talked to Do It one time, man. He told me, he was like, man, you know that song is like probably one of the only songs from Rap-A-Lot that get played in the club.
If we talking about from '90s Rap-A-Lot era, yeah, possibly, yeah.
I was like, dawg, I ain't never think of that, cause I still hear other shit, but I hear that shit a lot.
Nah,
though.
but that one though, still like Once you get into that mix of records, like you slide that in there, it's gonna still go.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Drake for using one of my lines saying Lil Wayne said that. Wayne ain't said shit. Shout out to Wayne too, but yeah, yeah, Drake, shout out to you, man. Yeah. Yeah, Wayne ain't said shit, nigga. I said that. For real. Pussy, weed and alcohol seem to satisfy us all.
Yeah,
Yeah, Wayne had a little bit of it. There's a lot of people used this shit before.
yeah.
So one of my partners called, he seen the WAP song, right? When that WAP came out with Megan Thee Stallion, he was like, bro, that's P.W.A. It's just they just remixed the letters. I was like, oh shit, that's deep. You know what I'm saying? So it's all love though, man. Man, we used to do shows with that song, man. Chicks would just run up on stage and just start getting naked.
Man, I can imagine, bro.
I was like, oh my goodness, they really doing this shit? It's like, oh shit. I used to be at shows sometimes like, Lord forgive me, please God, I ain't mean for this to happen. These girls up here going wild, man. And yeah, that year at the Capitol, man, they went buck wild, bro. When we did that show out there, man, they was, I'm talking about they was wilding, bro. They was wilding, man.
But then y'all back, like I say, y'all back though. Y'all did it with the pee popping again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I ain't like that song, man. That
you
was
went crazy about that one?
Yeah, I ain't really like that motherfucker.
Do you feel like? Do you not like it because you feel like y'all were trying to like reinvent the wheel with P.W.A, or do you have a person like another person?
Yeah, that was kind of. It was trying to reinvent that shit, but shit, we had got a good response. Like we got so much love from the females, love the song more than niggas.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's what made us do the pee popping. Like shit, we gonna do something else for the chicks too, and that came along after that, bro. Then shit, that was a good album. Usual Suspects, classic motherfucker. Rated G,
Classic.
Gangsta Funk,
Yeah,
classic shit, bro. Yeah, man.
What's your favorite Fifth Ward Boys album?
Probably that Rated G. I did my solo song on there, bro, called Your Life. Man, I used to come outside every day. I used to just hear that bitch just, and everybody car coming through. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, that bitch was. Then I had got Mike Dean like I had that whole idea in my head, right? I was like, shit. I'm riding one day, I'm jamming, I'm listening to some music, some old school shit. I was like, I want to do this song. I want to do it with Mike Dean. We gonna cook up on the spot. So I came to Mike Dean. I had the idea for the beat, and he brought it together. I was like, Mike Dean, you gotta slap some guitars on that boy. He was like, okay. Man, Mike Dean showed out on that boy.
Yeah,
man.
yeah, he did.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
he
boy
did.
murdered that shit.
And see, that's what I'm saying. Y'all got to work with some of the best, like before they became the GOATs, like while they becoming the GOAT. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like this young Mike Dean before all the Kanye West and all that other stuff.
Man, I learned so much shit from Mike Dean, bro. I used to go to LA with Mike Dean while he was mixing nigga shit sometimes. Going to different studios. I was like, shit, I'ma learn this shit. So I came in rapping. Then I started getting around Beto and them, Mike Dean. Blind Rob came through and was murdering shit. I was like, shit. I seen Face fucking around with the shit. I was like, man, I want to make beats too, man. Shit. So I went and got my first drum machine. Went and got that MPC. Damo told me to go get that shit. He was like, go get
you got 2000?
Yeah, I had the 2000. Went and got that. And then he was like, shit, go get you a 1080. Rolling 1080. I went and got that. And took off with it. Started teaching myself, man. So I'm pretty good right now.
What year did you start getting equipment? What they got to be around like 2000 somewhere in there?
Nah,
99?
this was in the
98?
90s. Yeah, this was in the 90s. This had to be like 94 around there.
Damn, early. So you been messing around with it.
Yeah, and shit, we was in there recording. We was using D88 tapes and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I seen the whole switch from that shit to Pro Tools. When I seen Mike Dean fucking with Pro Tools, I was like, oh shit, man. I want to learn this shit too. But shit, Mike Dean was working that shit. I was like, I'm gonna learn this shit one day. So I'm out in LA one time, he mixing this shit. We go to different studios. I start meeting all kind of people, man. And shit, man, that was live, bro. That was live. Mike Dean the GOAT, bro. Beto, Beto, my nigga, man. That boy there used to rock out. N.O. Joe came through. That boy had them drums. That boy drums was silly.
Hmm.
Yeah, man. That boy drums was silly, man.
Yeah. Man, you know, Killer Calione came on here and he was saying, you know, you was one of his favorite rappers, man. Which I mean, you
Shout
know,
out to Killer, man.
he's a you know a fool himself on that mic. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
man. That boy a fool with it, man.
Yeah.
I saw that shit, man. I couldn't believe it, bro.
Yeah.
But he did tell me that before. And that story he told was true like a motherfucker. He came to the record store. He was like, man, shit, I want to rap. Like, shit, let's go. I took him in there. All OG niggas was in there. Like, shit, my man said he want to rap. He want to spit something for y'all. They was, them niggas was gangsters. It's like you walk in the shop full of these niggas and you walk in, niggas just turn around and look at you and shit without smiling with the, yeah, what's happening? What's happening? Shit, that nigga came in there and rap. You know what I'm saying? And, yeah, he told me that before, man, and I ain't really believe him, but when he came on here and said that, bro, I got a lot of respect for that, man. Shout out to Killer.
Yeah. Man, who would you say, who's your top 5 out of H-Town all time?
Top 5? Of course, Face, man. K Reno was hard. K Reno hard than a motherfucker. I want to do a song with K Reno.
Y'all ain't never done that before?
Nah. We gonna do something, man. I want to do something with it. That boy lyrical, bro. And I want to do something with him because if I'm gonna have to step up. He gonna make me step up. Like I like doing features with niggas, bro. Cause I had got early on like this shit was like a competition, man. So it was this one time, man, at Rap A Lot, we at the studio. Nigga, it's almost 100 rappers in here, nigga. It's Fifth Ward Boys, we got the Outlaws over here, Spice One over here. It was so many niggas, Big Sight, Dance and Corrupt.
This is in Houston?
Yeah.
Damn.
All in the studio at one time, niggas was in there just rhyming. Niggas, man, that shit was live, bro.
That shit
All
sound
these niggas,
live.
man.
Shit, at least sound live. You just said Spice One, Daz, and Corrupt.
Everybody in the studio at the same time. We in there having a smoke fest. Everybody
It's just going down.
It's going down,
Man.
So yeah, that's how we ended up, getting the songs with Spice One, the Outlaws and shit. You know what I'm saying? Had to do something with them as much as we rocked out with Pac. You know what I'm saying? I told them niggas that story too. They was laughing like a motherfucker, man. Shout out to the Outlaws, man. They some real niggas. Big Sight, R.I.P. Big Sight, man. Big Sight was the real one, man. Yeah. All them niggas cool, bro.
Yeah. Man, we going to do a part 2, but you got anything before we close out on part 1, man?
Shit, man. What else? You got some more questions, man? I got so many stories, bro. Like,
man, it's so much, dog. Like I'm just trying to think. I mean, shit, you done seen so much, bro. Like,
seen a whole lot of shit, man.
I can only imagine. I mean, you talking about being in the game from 92, 93 to...
Yeah, so, yeah, like 92, man, I was trying to go to college, and we went to that record store.
Changed everything.
Changed everything.
This is what I was going to ask you, man, because it was like Lo came up and he said basically, like, he was in the group, but he was really about hustling and, you know what I'm saying, being on that. And like, all right, we got a session, I'll be there, but other than that, I'm over here doing my thing. I haven't talked to 007, but I didn't follow his story, and I know, like, he was kind of doing his own thing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Were you a lot of times more so just like the only representative of the Fifth Ward Boys, just kind of moving around trying to make your way, or were you on your own tip as well?
Man, I was in the street, bro. Like, Lo was doing his thing. He got locked up a couple of times, so he went on the first album, and then he got out on the Gangsta Folk joint. So after that, then he got locked up again. But anyway, it was. When I was at Rap A Lot, bro, I used to be around trying to soak up so much game. Nigga, I was on the street team. I was so dead up in it. When them niggas with the street team go out, hey, we finna go out in the street tonight. And nigga, I'm going too. Where we going? We'll get up, bro, and go hit like 3 or 4 clubs a night. You know what I'm saying? Just hollering at the DJs and shit.
So you was once you got in, you was all in.
Yeah, I was all in. I want to go promote. I want to do beats. I want to learn how to engineer. I want to be in the game. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I was out every night, 7 days a week. Me and my partner Red Boy, me and him was in the street. So Red Boy got with rap a lot. We went to school together at Wheeler and shit.
Red Boy that managed Pimp C, the same Red Boy?
Yeah,
No shit.
yeah. So me and Red Boy went to school, and he was like, we had put out a couple of albums already, but that was my partner. You know, every time I see him, what's up, E? What's up, baby? And we kicking it. He was like, man, I want to get on the road. I want to come hang out with y'all, man. Can you pull me in? I was like, yeah, man, I'm gonna pull you in, bro. So he started coming to the record store. I was like, shit, this is my partner, Anzel Red. Well, his name wasn't even Red Boy yet. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, man, he gonna rock out, man. He came in, he started he started going on the road with us first. And he started learning the game and shit, slowly but surely. And then he got the job at Rap-A-Lot. He got in with Rap-A-Lot because they started seeing how he was moving. So he got in, he was working in the mailroom and shit. And then after that, he worked his way up. So
No shit.
yeah.
I gotta get Red Boy on here, man, because
Shout out to
I didn't
Red
know
Boy.
that. I didn't know that was his story. Like you talking about starting out in the mail room, like he really
Yeah.
got it out the mud over there.
Yeah, man.
Damn.
Around all them hustlers, man, you had to get it, bro. You had to get it, man.
What's some of the things you would say like the game has taught you? You know what I'm saying? Like
It was crazy, man. Like I said, we came straight in from high school, so we
really
didn't know-
growing up in the game. Really.
Yeah, so we didn't know shit about the music business, bro. So we just knew how to rap. We were so excited about that. We just wanted to do it. So just learning from beginning, just learning, being around. I was so much involved in so much shit, bro. Like I was around all the time. Double O and Low, they used to come around, but they wouldn't come out as much at nighttime. I was in them streets, just meeting people, shaking hands. So I guess that's where that come from, just being out there, man.
Yeah. Do you think? Are you satisfied with where the Geto Boys' place is in history, or where would you say you think the Geto Boys sit like, just in the game? You know what I'm saying? And then are you satisfied with that?
Man, Geto Boys.
I mean,
man.
not Geto Boys, Fifth Ward Boys. I'm tripping.
Fifth Ward Boys. I don't really think we get as much love as I think we should get, but we get a whole lot of love. So I think along the way with niggas getting locked up and shit, we always getting locked up. We
So
always
you had times too where you were getting locked up along the way as well.
Yeah. So yeah, man, we all started getting locked up, just doing crazy shit, So I guess that kind of like slowed us up a little bit, cause now it's like, damn, what we gonna do now? Got to keep on grinding. Got to keep on pushing. So I still think we got some work to do. I feel like I got some unfinished business, man. I think, shit. I think I'm nice, man. I want put me in the ring with anybody. I'm coming with it. Yeah, I feel like that, man.
So when you got the new record out now, when's the next one you said you was gonna put out?
My new record called One World, One Chance, and I got this song with P.W.A and Kiki on it.
That's the next one.
Yeah, that bitch jamming, man. Oh my goodness. And I did the beat. Oh my goodness. That bitch jamming.
That's
Man. It's gonna be an H-Town classic, bro.
That's what's
I
up,
promise
man.
you. I promise
yeah.
it's one of them slaps, man. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, like I said, man, I definitely gotta have you come back and do a
Man,
part two, man.
this shit fun, bro.
Yeah.
I got stories for days,
Matter
man.
of fact, I really, honestly, if I could get like you and Low or you, Low and 007, you know what I'm saying? But something like that, like,
Yeah, man, that'll be dope.
that'll be live.
All three of us come.
Because ain't no telling, I know it'll start bouncing off each one of y'all, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that'll
It's
be
different.
live, bro. That'll be
Yeah.
live.
Have y'all ever, how many Fifth Ward Boy interviews exist with all of y'all?
Man, they caught up in the shuffle, man. I don't know none.
Yeah, no shit.
We did so many interviews, but as far as having like copies of them or being able to pull them up, we ain't got them.
Yeah, we got to
Shit
do
got
that.
lost
Yeah,
in floods and
we
shit,
got to
man.
do
I
that.
had so much shit, bro. A lot of shit got lost along the way.
Yeah, we
Family
got.
members stealing shit, man. That's this nigga got this over here, whoop, shit, you know, that type of shit.
Yeah, nah, we got to do that then. We got to make that
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah, I still think Fifth Ward Boys got to get they just due, man. Shout out to my partner Double O. He doing the gospel thing and he winning.
Mm.
He doing good with that. So Low Life working on his new album. Me and him just did a song called She Nasty.
Mm.
That shit jamming like a motherfucker, bro.
Is Double O fully converted over into Christian, where it wouldn't be a chance for y'all to do any Fifth Ward Boy stuff together, or?
Yeah, man, life will teach you some lessons, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shit, niggas start going to jail and shit. Like, fuck going to jail. You know, we did that shit already. Ain't shit out there, man. Ain't shit out there, man. So, shit, he came out after he got out the feds that last time. And niggas say, man, fuck that shit, bro. I ain't going back. Cause we went through so much shit, bro. I'm talking about we went through some shit fucking with this music, man. We was squabbling. We had so many fights, bro. I ain't even get to tell you about the strawberry stories in Louisiana at the fucking crawfish.
Okay, I
store.
done heard about strawberries.
Woo!
What's y'all strawberry story?
Man, I'm gonna tell you one, man. I just got through talking about this story last night, man. So strawberries, it was one way in, one way out. Every year at the crawfish festival, man. That bitch used to be jumping. Then it was next to this bayou, man. It was fucked up. It was in this little hole, and once the parking lot get full, like it's hard to come up out that motherfucker, bro. And we was going there like every year, going to do a show. They would bring us out there because we was rocking out. Man, them shit, man. We was out there one year, man. That nigga Shaq was on stage with us, bro. You know, he was coming to, you know, he went to LSU, so he was at the Crawfish Fest. He had his, you know, bodyguards with him and shit. So we on the stage rocking out. We come on to perform. Shaq on the stage with us. He rocking, you know. I'm like, man, this shit live. Nigga Shaquille O'Neal on stage with us rocking out. I'm like, oh shit. So meanwhile, we on the stage. This club smiled in the motherfucker, bro. The motherfucker smiled. So we rocking out, and this nigga on the stage at the bottom talking about, yeah, nigga, you Houston niggas some hoes, bro. Fuck y'all some hoes, bro. While we performing, you know what I'm saying? And he like on the stage like this here. He slapping all that. Yeah, nigga, y'all niggas some hoes, bro. It's like, okay, nigga, we see you. We was like, oh shit. We had a routine, man. Like, we had a routine when we go on the road. If something break out, we try to get everybody together. If we not squabbling, we still gotta move. You know, we ain't got no room for no slip ups. So shit, this dude right here, like, y'all niggas some hoes, bro. Man, we got homeboys. Man, we got some homies with us. My homeboy Hop, we call him Hop because he had one leg and he had a crutch. You know what I'm saying? Street nigga. The nigga Hop say, man, don't worry about it. He raised his shirt up. He had a whole Uzi right there. You know, everybody was strapped, but he was in the club strap with the Uzi. I was like, oh shit, we good. So this nigga still screaming. And one of my partners just ran up and kicked this boy in the face, man. I'm talking about field goal, kicked this boy. Pandemonium broke out. Nigga, you should have seen Shaq. Shaq, this nigga towering over everybody. He just stiff arming people. Boom, 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 pushing people out the way. He walking straight through the crowd, just
getting the fuck up out of there. I ain't gotta be around none of this type of shit.
This boy parted the Red Sea, man, when he walked through that bitch, man. When I say he was stiff arming niggas, he all in the face and shit. This security, they got him up out of there, man. That shit had, oh man. So our van parked in the front. All we know is go to the van. So Low Life was strapped. My partner OG Spook was strapped. I had left my strap in the van. So Low Life run to the van and he's standing up on top of the van with the pistol talking about, everybody back up. Everybody back up. Now, my partner Spook, man, he upped his strap on the nigga at the door. We squabbling up out this bitch by this time. Everybody fighting to get out. We finally get to the door. This nigga up the strap and squeezed on the nigga, and that bitch jammed up. We was like, oh shit. So we was like, we got to get the fuck up out of here, man. So it was hell getting out that parking lot. Try to get to that one way in, one way out street. We was like, oh shit, somebody gonna start shooting. So we had a couple of niggas lay back with the straps and shit, trying to peep the scene till we got to the street. And shit, we was up out that bitch, man. That shit was bananas, man.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Shit was
man.
bananas.
That's crazy as hell.
Yeah, man. I got so many stories, bro. It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Like, we definitely got to do part 2, man.
No, we gonna do a part 2 for sure. For sure. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
man.
saying?
I got it. I ain't even talking about all the artists that was on Rap a Lot. Some of them memories, man. Got a lot of Bushwick memories, Scarface memories, man. I love them niggas, man.
What's your favorite Scarface memory?
My favorite Scarface memory, man, was we was in Chicago. We in the 25,000 gangster disciples in that bitch, man. Rocking. That nigga Face came out there, man. That boy came out there, that nigga shit came on, man. Them people, man, they tore the roof off that bitch, man. Tore the roof off that bitch, man. I was on the stage in the back just like, I want to be like this nigga, man. I want to do some music like this. This nigga shit, I want to do this shit. But what's crazy, man, like when I met Face, like I told him this before. I was like, bro, you my favorite rapper, bro. Because I was jamming this nigga shit in high school, you know what I'm saying, that Mr. Scarface. That bitch was jamming so hard, man. That bitch was jamming, man.
That's a song I recorded off the radio when I was a kid. That Mr. Scarface.
Man, that album that was hard than a motherfucker. So I remember listening to that Scarface. It's crazy too. I got my son right here. He was just born. I'm at the hospital, and I got my little headphones on with the cassette player. You know what I'm saying? And I'm jamming that Scarface.
Man.
Walking through the hospital, man. Like, I was like, this nigga hard. And then just to come up and get on Rap a Lot and do songs with this nigga, man, shit is fucking crazy, man. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah. Give me one before we get up out of here, because this was actually my cousin, man. What's your favorite 3-2 memory?
Man, it was crazy because me and P.W.A was going to this club, the Underground, and 3-2 came in there one day. We was like, yeah, man, that nigga went up there and freestyle. I was like, ooh, them niggas nice, man. I want to be on Rap a Lot bad, man. I want to be on Rap a Lot. So we talked to him. He was like, yeah, shit, we want to do some music. He was like, all right, gave us a phone number and shit. He was like, shit, we going to hook up with 3-2. Of course, that never happened. You know what I'm saying? Of course, that never happened, man. But shit, I remember when that Dr. Dre album came out.
And then came back from over there.
Yeah. 3-2, they went, got some ideas from 3, man. Because we was shit. Man, me and 3-2, man, I miss that nigga, man. That's my nigga, man. Boy, that's my nigga, man. I swear to God, man. We had so many fun times, man. But 3, man, shit. Man, R.I.P. to the homie 3, man. We had some fun, man. Had some fun.
Yeah.
Big Mike, my nigga too, man.
Big Mike, yeah. Big Mike was hard.
Like
Big Mike still go though. Mike.
Yeah. So it was hard coming up on Rap a Lot. All these niggas going hard like this. You had to show up, man. You know what I'm saying? Then J Star signing other artists, man. So Do or Die came through. Them niggas was hard as fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Yeah.
Well, yeah, man, like I said, we got to do the part 2 for sure. We definitely going to do the part 2. And maybe probably even a part 3. Ain't no telling, man.
Man, yeah, we got to do it, man. Yeah. Make sure y'all go check out my new single, One World, One Chance. Fifth Ward Boy, E-Rock. We rocking, man.
Social media.
Yeah, hit me up on Instagram, Fifth Ward Boy, E-Rock. Facebook, Fifth Ward Boy, E-Rock. Twitter. All that shit. And, hey, man, holla at me, man. Hey, man, we going to have to hook up and do some beats, too.
Yeah, for sure.
I love cooking up, man. I'm kicking that MPC in the ass right now, man.
Already.
That bitch so loud, man. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, already. Well, that's what it is, man. It's the Donnie Houston Podcast, man. E-Rock,
Appreciate
Ward
you,
Boys,
man.
man. Hey, we out of here.
Appreciate you, bro.
Already.
Word. Yeah, man. That's love right
Donnie
there.
Houston.